Like a sculptor who's working with something, sculptors will start to say that they see or already can start to see what shape it's going to take.
Right.
But you can't, you can't rush it, and it starts to be on every little pass. You start to get a smoother surface, and it starts to become more of that. So when I circle around with the bass line, I might try something in that one turn that doesn't work. And it worked for me. In other words, like what I'm feeling for the music, not necessarily for me personally, like, oh, I like that note, but like what seems to make the song float more, and the feeling of even playing almost disappear, because there's a dissolving into the song. Right. I think musicians love that feeling. That's why we all go towards it. It's like spinning around. Right. There's a loss of altered consciousness where we're losing our individual self and joining the group. And there's a lot of trust in that.
And in music, you're joining this group thing, which is also a beautiful form that's happening in front of you. Yeah. And
if you practice it, if you over-practice that, then it becomes artificial. Right. And then in a way, contrived. Yeah. In a way that we, like again, going back to the athlete, I used to train, but if I knew that on a particular play, like I once was going to take a penalty kick, and I'd been practicing kicking it into the left hand of the goal so expertly all the time that I thought, no problem, I'm just going to walk up there and kick it into the left side of the goal like I always did. Problem is, this goalie decided to stand in that corner. And I was like, move. I was like, that's where I'm going to kick it in my mind, And I got so jarred. I hit it, and I hit it over. Right. I hit it over. I had this whole space to me, and he knew it was psyching me out. Right. Because it was there for me, and it was like, take it, go ahead. I'll get it. He was kind of like, he didn't know, but because I was stuck with a form in my mind of what was going to happen, it couldn't unfold in the athletic way moment of just, So after that kick, I remember I decided to see where the goalie was going to go and then move. And that's the style that actually a lot of soccer players do, so penalty kick takers. They wait and see which direction the body is leaning, whatever, and they go the opposite way. Right. And it's you can walk up and right at the last moment make a decision. Right. You don't have to know ahead of time.
That's how the magic happens. And that right at the last moment happens in that stereo recording, because it's not going to happen later. Yeah. So your only option is to have it happen then. It's not like you can go back and kick the goal later, which is, I think, multi-tracking creates that sort of mindset that you'll go back and we'll Photoshop that later.